Dominique Wilkins was on DJ Vlad, and DJ Vlad, you know he's messy. So DJ Vlad wanted to ask a lot of Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan questions, and some interesting things that were said by Dominique Wilkins. Man, he asked about because he said John Sally always talks about how skilled Pippen is and how Scottie Pippen might be more skilled than Mike, and he was the most skilled player he ever played with, and all that stuff. And Dominique Wilkins weighed in, and I want you to hear what he said.
I mean, John Sally, one of the things that he always says on my show that gets people upset, you know, someone who actually played on the Bulls, he said that Scottie Pippen was the most skilled player he's ever played with, not Jordan.
Scottie Pippen is probably the most skilled player I've ever played with.
Really?
Yeah. Skilled. He plays point guard, shooting guard, small forward, big forward, and center. He can guard anybody on the court. Dennis Rodman. Can dribble the ball, right-handed, left-handed. The fundamentals are built into his swag.
When you hear him say that, what do you think?
Hey, Scottie was skilled. There's no question about that. Nobody can take Scottie's ability away from him. My only problem is the back. I mean, not even the back and forth, but the kind of the negative undertone that this whole thing has taken. For what? You know, what is Scottie? What are you trying to hoping to get out of this? And but when you talk from a skill level, I don't know if too many people more skilled than Mike. That's just my opinion.
Would you say that Jordan is the most skilled player you've ever played against?
All around skills, yeah. Yeah.
Who else would you put up there in the top three?
Well, it's a lot of Magic is one I'll put up there. Bird, I'll put up there. Now Bird might have been athletic as Jordan, but from a basketball skill level, them guys was off the charts. Kareem, Moses, Elijah Wan, David Robinson. I mean, I can go down the line and name, 50 guys, that were skilled. Kobe, guy that I actually played against. And I tell you, another guy that a couple of guys people don't talk about. One is George Iceman Gervin, is one who was a phenomenon, and Bernard King. That's just to name a few. I can go down the line, just guys who played my position, like Adrian Dantley and Alex English and people of that. I mean, it's too many guys.
Man, he said some names, boy. George Gervin, Iceman, Dantley, Kobe, Michael, Bird, Magic. Man, it was. I mean, Bernard King. He said some names, and there was a name missing. He didn't say LeBron. I'll leave that for another day. He didn't say LeBron. But what I want to get at is that people overlook sometimes how skilled Michael Jordan was. Right? They just overlook it because his game was straight to the point, almost to the point where it looked basic, but it wasn't nothing basic about his game, man. His game was very, I wouldn't say flat. Well, I mean, some of the things he did was flashy. I mean, of course, his dunks and his layups and some of his flair and all that stuff. Yeah, it was some flash to his game, but when it came to dribbling, it was very much from point A to point B, straight forward to the point. Not a lot of wasted movement, not a lot of wasted dribbles. He only, and Kobe developed that as well. He only needed 2 or 3 dribbles to get to his shot. What's the point of me doing all this dribbling if I can just rise up and pull this mid-range jump shot on you and this is as accurate as a layup? Right? All I need is 2 dribbles and some momentum going somewhere and getting to my spot. And I can rise up. That's how good that shot was. That's very skilled. Shooting touch, shooting mechanics, shooting form, shooting discipline. Being able to shoot the same exact shot repeatedly. All of these are skills. right? Scottie Pippen had good shooting touch, but not as good as Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen's free throw shooting hovered around 74. Sometimes, in the playoffs where he stepped his game up, had to get around 78, 79. Never quite broke 80. Consistently. But Michael Jordan was in the mid to high 80s most of his career, almost in the 90s. And imagine someone as athletic as one of the most freak athletes in the game, also having the greatest shooting touch, and also someone who didn't rely solely on his athleticism to get high percentage points. He also just shot the ball a lot of post ups, a lot of fadeaways, a lot of catch and shoots off of pin downs or off of curls and stuff like that. Very skilled, man. Very skilled with the ball, and a lot of people overlook that. So when John Sally always say Pippen is that skilled and he's more skilled than Michael Jordan, I take that as a statement where he's really trying to big up Pippen, and it unfortunately is going to be at the expense of someone. I have to say he's more. I have to make a statement. I just can't say, man, Pippen was real skilled. It don't hit the same way. But if I say I played for the Bulls, Pippen was the most skilled person I ever played with, even more skilled than Jordan. That's the ultimate compliment. And Jordan loses nothing from it. Jordan, you can take that hit. I can say Pippen is more skilled than you. You're not gonna lose nothing by that. Pippen got everything to gain by me making that statement. So I understand why people make that statement, but I think just like Dominique Wilkins said, I think it's kind of foolish because Michael Jordan was one of the most skilled players that ever stepped foot on a basketball court. Scottie Pippen is as well, but I think Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan's got him as far as skill set, and so does Kobe Bryant.